What is going on, everybody? Corey here. Welcome back to Fly Casual. Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It's going to be an awesome episode. You want to know why? Because I'm about to tell you. We're going to do reviews. We're going to talk about the comic highlights, right? We got the return of the Fly Casual Glee Club with Saturday morning resistance tunes. We got another episode of Rest of the Saga for you, all before we're going to take you down the Star Wars love canal. That's right. You heard it here at Fly Casual. Let's get ready to wrinkle! Intentionally try to not remember that we're on camera.
Yeah, don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Picking my nose or like rocking up on one cheek or something like that, it's going to be captured for the internet's perusal. However, there is one thing that has evolved alongside of turning cameras on the old podcast here that I really appreciate. And I don't know if it's a direct result or not, but it's Howie doing the Numa dance to our intro at the start of every episode.
Oh, man, I got to see this.
He's pumping his fists in the air at the start of every episode.
The best.
Yeah.
If you're not Numa dance
at the beginning, you know, at the intro music, then you're not doing it.
Wait. We've almost caused a lot of automotive fatalities. I've been told.
Do it while you're driving. It's part of the challenge.
I've had 3 different people tell me they've almost wrecked their car.
You can Numa with one arm while you're driving. That's okay.
No, you can't. It's
not really a Numa. It's just a Numa.
Knees. You can drive with your knees.
Or you can Numa with your knees.
We're calling it the Fly Casual Challenge.
Or is that,
if you do that and you're on the gas pedal, you're going to start driving like my grandma used. You ever? I know Mike knew somebody like this.
You're just gonna go back.
Who could not keep their foot at like a locked pace. Like, okay, I've got the car up to speed. I'm gonna keep my foot right here, but instead they just keep pushing down, lifting off, pushing on. I know you know someone who did that.
Yeah, maybe one or two.
Yeah. Someone that used to be very close to Mike used to drive me freaking nuts. And I would always compare her driving to my grandmother because my grandmother did the same thing. She couldn't find the speed on the accelerator pedal, so she would just go up and then let off and then go up and let off, and oh my god, I would get ready to vomit every single
old
time.
People, right? I tell you what.
Last ep was poop. Now we're going to talk vomit.
I figure it's got to come out of a body if it's going to make the intro of this podcast.
All right, well, here we go.
Wait till next week, pal.
Pus.
Pus.
Ooh, there's only so many juices we haven't covered yet.
Okay, I got to make a note for next week that we got to cover.
There's a very special juice in a couple weeks.
I don't know what
that's our Juice of the Week Club.
Juice of the Week Club.
Juice of the Week.
Juice of the Week. You gotta lean into that cake.
Ooh, I can't wait to
Is that Juice of the Week? WEAK? Juice of the Week?
Yeah.
No, the week.
Yeah. It's a poison that the rogues can apply to their daggers in order to inflict a 5-second slow on any enemies. And it's got a slight AoE for splash damage.
Can I use that in my infect
Plus
deck?
5 versus orcs.
That's true.
Oh my god.
You can take that infect deck and shove it where the sun don't shine.
Yeah.
One card at a time or the whole deck. Your choice.
Oh, Wither was the worst.
Yeah. Well, Wither sucked, but Infect added poisonous to Wither. It was Infect was poisonous and Wither together.
That was terrible.
It broke the freaking game.
It's like add 5 poison tokens every half round
Petrie
until you reach 0.025% of your health, then you're automatically dead.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
you can't recover forever.
I'm using an Infect deck, so you automatically have half the life you had if I wasn't. That sucked.
Yeah, Mike.
Huh?
Like, why did you do that?
Yeah,
sorry, why did you ruin Magic the Gathering?
Mike.
You lost me at hello.
Mike killed Magic.
Mike killed Magic. You heard it here first, folks. Mike was the worst Magic the Gathering event of all time.
You guys are, you guys are talking junk.
You want to see my decks? I've got them right over here. There's way too many. I need to sell this crap. This stuff has not been pulled out in years.
I know. I've got mine in a big, huge bag that I was going to sell, and then it's probably all moldy and he's just thrown away now.
Gross.
Over there by the role-playing books.
I like my white deck that was all walls with invincible and healing.
No one's going to die, but you're not going to be able to kill me at all.
The first custom deck I ever built was my White Weenie Kithkin deck, and well, that was a champion deck. That deck just ruined people. That deck
is as bad as an infect deck,
but not as broken. It's just somehow
it's pretty broken.
I don't get it either. It doesn't make sense that it's broken, but it does win too consistly.
It turns into like a proto Splinter deck after a while.
Yeah, it beat a sliver. It did beat a sliver
on everything.
Yeah. Remember we did that big group battle, and it came down to just me and Brandon. He was playing his sliver deck because he was a jerk. We had an 8-player group battle or like 6-player group battle, and Brandon's like, "I'm gonna use the slivers," and I'm like, "What? Can't bust out the slivers on a big group? What?" And he busts out slivers, and my White Weenie deck ate them.
Yep.
Ate them.
Kind of like Portillo's beef.
Right around the corner.
Rock
right
bugs.
around the corner.
That is Portillo's Christmas. I don't know when they're slated to open up, but I've never been so thrilled to see a Sears get demolished
as quickly as they got that one restaurant we're supposed to get forever.
Oh, the P.F. Chang's that still hasn't showed up that they officially announced last year.
White Castle.
I could do a White Castle too, but I'd rather have a Portillo's.
I'd rather have a Portillo's, and we're never going to get White Castle. It'll never happen.
I don't need a White Castle.
I would like a White Castle.
I don't need one if I got a Portillo's.
It is nice to have something to look forward to when you get like 45 minutes out of town.
We've got a Powers. We don't need a White.
I am going to come over there and elbow drop. Yeah, do another shot because you need to like numb the pain that I'm going to inflict upon you.
If we have any listeners in the South, that's a Crystals to you.
Yeah, well, no, Crystals isn't quite the same, but they're similar.
Close.
They're close.
I think they put mustard on their burgers, right? Do they put mustard on theirs at Crystal?
That sounds right to me. I've only been to a Crystal's once, though, and I would have ordered no mustard.
I would have ordered more mustard.
You sick bastard. I'm done with this podcast. I'm out!
Mustard.
Mustard is good.
Yep. You know what mustard makes me do? Vomit. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Fly Casual. I'm your host, Mr. Corey T. Wilson, the proprietor of this glorious, filthy basement. And with me on the left is Mr. Michael J. Archbold.
Stomach bile.
Yeah. All right. You're getting ahead of us, man. I don't have that content.
No, that's next week, man.
No. Next week is Plus. Guys, you're setting false expectations.
You guys are spoiling all of our future juices of the week. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I have so many horrible jokes that I'm trying so bad not to make. Hey, speaking of horrible jokes, over there, Match Control, Mr. Steve J. Howie.
Yeah, and we got to make sure we get the Fromunda juice.
Fromunda juice?
In there, too.
Wait a minute. Fromunda is cheese.
Why is it juice?
Fromunda juice?
It's been there a while.
Whoa.
It's just completely melted.
Yep.
Oh man, I remember I never heard of Fromunda cheese till I was in my 20s. I was working a job, and I walk into a conversation at the exact wrong time.
As you do.
And someone looks at this person in mid sentence, turns to me and goes, "Corey, you know what it's like to have a bad case of Fromunda, right?" And I'm like, "What? What is this?" He goes, "Fromunda cheese." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Dude, the Fromunda from down under."
I love cheese.
What?
Australian cheese? Yes.
Mike, are you familiar with Fromunda cheese?
No.
All right. I'm sorry, listeners, because I'm definitely getting away from vomit.
No.
But it deserves an explanation.
Just Google it.
Do you ever have
Fromunda cheese.
You ever have a day where you're working real hard, you're sweating real bad, but then later in the day it all kind of dries up, and when you go to change your clothes or get a shower, you realize there is a waxy residue in some of your more personable regions?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay.
That's Fromunda cheese.
Oh.
Because it's from under there.
You're gross.
I see.
Yep.
But then eventually
Yep.
it turns to juice.
You know, I had that problem a lot more when I was a kid.
Juice, son of a bitch.
Because you used to work a lot when you were a kid.
That's true. Yeah, I was more physically active.
I thought the poop cast was bad enough.
I avoid sweating at all costs these days. I used to sweat constantly. Not a thing anymore.
We've avoided these episodes for so long.
Yep, it's all hitting hard and heavy, Mike. Hitting you like a bad rash where the Fromunda lives.
Oh, no.
Ew.
Kind of like Garrick's mom.
Wait a minute.
I mean, narrow that down.
That
woman's all rashes.
Garrick's mom's got the sweet Fromunda.
Come on. Come on, Mike.
Now, I knew I went too far, but Mike, that's just uncomfortable.
That's sick.
I wondered why she called her website sweetfromunda.com.
No.
Someone's going to type that in.
Someone's going to look that up. Because they don't
you gotta go and buy the URL.
Buy the URL.
Yeah.
Grody.
We already got nipples of Star Wars.
This one too. We have nipples of Star Wars.
Sweet Fromunda.
Sweet Fromunda. Just link it to
Garrick'sMom.com.
Just link it to a Rickroll video and
Gross.
call it a day.
Sick.
Oh my gosh! Welcome to your favorite bodily fluids focused Star Wars podcast.
Oh, I'm gonna barf.
Yeah, I just had like a really gross belch that I think was produced by a little bit of gagging just now. I'm not comfortable with how this is playing out, but
You did
it's
make
going to
a
get
Murloc
better
noise.
because we got a heck of a lot of good stuff going on tonight. And without further ado, we're going to kick it off by jumping into some reviews.
It's a police car coming to get you.
You know,
Coming to get the reviews.
that
to arrest
that
you.
music is kind of like, I'm looking at the image
It's the
that
Imperial
Darth Joe
March.
Pesci posted on our Discord with
We have
Han
Discord.
hitting the, you know,
Hitting it?
What?
hitting the Falcon
What?
to get it going
Oh,
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what that music's doing right now to our podcast.
Just getting it back on track.
Yeah.
Where we're not talking about body excretions. Here's
Yeah.
a word for you. Excretion.
Yeah. Speaking of excretions, we had
Yes.
some comics come out.
Hey, boy.
They're
Yeah.
excretionary.
Not many. I mean, they're really scaling back the comics.
I don't know. I'm way behind still.
Mike's way
I'm
behind.
way behind.
Way behind.
Way behind.
So far behind.
So much
far.
behind.
Know what I'm saying?
Very much behind.
You know what I'm saying? He's behind.
I do know what you're saying.
Like Mike's tight
So
jeans
what is it,
behind.
man? What are we doing tonight, baby?
Well, we got like some Star Wars 61,
oh,
Dr. Aphra 28,
Dr. A.
and of course, Age of the Republic, Anakin Skywalker.
Walker.
You've heard of this guy, Anakin Skywalker?
Yes.
Okay.
Both.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Both.
Pronounce the L
bolstered.
like
Both
that.
Skywalkers.
It's a hard L, right? Yeah, okay.
Skywalker. Yep.
Walker. Yep. So Star Wars 61, it's finishing up an arc of our heroes' escape from a weird planet where there's like beasts and stuff. And
Beef and stuff.
Beasts.
Oh, I like beef better. By the way,
Beast. It was like Beast Wars, but without
beef and
the
stuff is going to
robots.
close as soon as Portillo's opens. You know that, right?
Wait,
We're
was
going to lose
Beast
our
Wars
beef
the one
and
with
stuff.
the robots? Beast Wars is the one with
Is
the robots,
Han
right?
dead on that cover?
I believe all of them had robots.
Were they in disguise?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them are in disguise.
Yes, this is the issue where Han dies. That's right. Yeah.
I knew it.
Well, they spoil it on the cover. as
Yes,
he's being
I know.
carried away because he's dead,
Yeah, she's like, never leave a man behind.
which is funny because that didn't actually happen in the comic. But hey, what are you gonna do?
That's a cover.
Got to sell these.
Yeah,
Got to sell them.
covers.
Yeah. So it was pretty. It was a pretty okay issue. They're just kind of wrapping up this arc. There was the Outrider in this issue, kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
At least the YT 2200 or 2400,
Yeah.
whatever the Outrider
Well, that was cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of this issue, Leia's, or I guess through this whole arc, Leia's vowed revenge on short. What's it called? I can't pronounce it.
Shoturin.
Short Turin. Thank you. Yeah, Mike had to pronounce it for me because Queen Trios betrayed the Republic and they all got a bunch of dudes killed. So Leia's going to get revengeance on them. And also, it's a major Imperial supplier, so it'll put a damper in their plans. It'll show them. Take that, Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, why in the heck did they go to a different artist on this last issue?
And
Yeah.
it's weird. There's perspective issues everywhere.
Yeah, this isn't the best art.
They've totally lost perspective.
Hey-o.
It's rough. Like, okay, the panel with the YT 2400. Also, Garrick, you left out the fact that there's a Hawk 290.
Oh, I
And
missed it. Where's that at?
right behind the YT 2400. And it looks like
What?
maybe like a Barlow's class freighter on the left. But like, if you look at the ship on the right, it looks like it was just copy pasted in It's like they went out and found pictures on the internet and traced them and then just moved them in and tried to put them in a order that made them look like they were in the same picture, except they don't.
Oh, yeah.
And there's more of that. There's who's this lady standing on the plank of the Imperial dropship?
Oh, she's
not even standing flat. Look at her feet. What's even happening there?
She's walking.
No.
She's taking a step.
There's nothing. Wow. The one thing that I am good at when I draw is perspective. I'm terrible at literally everything else. And I'm looking at this going, ugh. Everything just looks copy pasted. It's very strange.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Maybe they did that. Maybe that's what they're doing now.
That's the hot new thing.
Those millennials.
Yeah, millennials don't even know if this person's a millennial. But I'm assuming I can do that. Free country, do what I want. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. The next arc should be pretty interesting because it's called The Scourging of Shu Torun. Covers by Gerald Perel. Starting with issue 62. Ooh. Yeah.
Leia's Revenge.
Leia's Revenge. Yeah. We'll see if she gets her revenge. Doesn't seem like a very Leia thing, but
no, it doesn't.
It's a new universe. Yes. Yeah.
Whole new universe.
Whole new universe.
Tight, yo.
Yeah.
It is a new Star Wars.
Pretty tight. Yeah. So I had Dr. Aphra come out as well.
Hooray!
Dr. Aphra. Everybody's favorite. Right, Mike?
Yeah, what number?
28.
28. That's the one I said. Yeah. So remember she's stuck on a planet. Man, this is such a weird comic to describe. There's so much going on. There's like a force fungus inhabited droid person.
Yeah.
That's controlling another droid through the force, I suppose.
Sense, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You got Dr. Evazan and Panda Baba putting on a reality TV show, which is fun.
Clearly, yeah. Where's the weird part? Where's the hard to explain part? I'm lost.
We got Dr. Evazan giving improving Panda Baba's robot arm with a Zippo lighter to light his cigars.
Like you do, right?
Yeah. We got
so he can flip people off BB-8 style.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
There you go.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm still with you. I don't understand what's abnormal about any of this.
Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, it all makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm. You have a family watching television while the dad holds a remote sitting on a couch?
Oh, yeah.
Like you do in Star Wars.
Like you do. Mm-hmm. Like you do. Everyone's catching up on the latest Dr. Evazan show because you can't miss an episode or else you're lost.
Yep.
You just don't know what happened. Might as well just kill yourself. Terrible.
That's pretty strong, but okay. I'm with you.
Yeah. But this is a interesting comic.
I feel bad for anybody that this is their first Aphra they pick up midstream.
Yeah.
Like, here, I'm going to get into this thing. Oh, who smoked all the crack in Star Wars?
Yeah. Like, this is definitely something you would have to be on board at least 5-6 issues ago to completely understand what's going on. Because they bring back characters from the annual, so you'd have to read that. And then they bring back characters from the very beginning. Well, I guess, 000 and BB-8 been in, or 000 and BT-1 have been in there since the beginning. And then you got that weird robot guy was halfway through the series. And yeah, I don't know how they get people on board with this one. Yeah, but I still like it. It's an interesting story. The art in this one was a little bit better, I thought, than the previous issue.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know if they got it. I think they got a new artist.
A couple of the shots I actually would like totally put on a poster on my wall, and that just frames within the comic.
I really love the cover artist who's been doing the recent covers, Ashley Witter. I think she does a great job doing different takes on the characters.
I think
I wish you would do the whole comic.
Some of them don't get the proportions right on Aphra too, but this one, it's right on. Are you going to
start complaining about her chest size again, Mike?
No, I'm just saying.
Mike!
She's kind of short and has her own little look, and some artists don't hit that.
They just make her the typical leggy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, the cover art for the next issue is just sweet as all get out.
Yeah, it is.
It reminds me of the Fallout poster with the Nuka-Cola Rocket Pack girl on it.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
In fact, I want this so I can hang it next to that poster.
Yeah, Ashley Witter's covers are like in all of them should be posters on my wall. They're just amazing. I love them. And so almost worth buying the comic just for that, guys.
Right?
Huh?
Right?
Huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, so Afra, still liking it. I'm not sure how much longer it'll go. It
Yeah, I was
seems
going to say, how much more Afra is there?
I don't know.
Didn't the person who was the lead on it take off?
No. Still on there.
I thought the writer changed.
That was the other comic.
That was Star Wars, the main title. He's going to be done after like the next arc, I believe.
Okay.
Like 65, he's gone. Gone. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Then we had Age of the Republic, Anakin Skywalker. Walker. Right?
Walker.
Yeah. So these one shots I think they're cool in a way, but also stupid because I want more. But we get Admiral Yularen, which is interesting.
Right.
Back in his, I guess, Republic days. That was interesting. And I don't know, it's kind of strange because I think at this point, the Anakin in this issue is kind of like the nice, let's save all the people Anakin. And I think at this point he would be the like, let's kill everybody Anakin. I don't know.
Yeah, he's already got all the scars and the long hair and everything.
Yeah, because basically the plot of this comic is Yularen has this, or the Republic intelligence has found this production facility of the Separatists, and Yularen has this strategy. Okay, let's just go in and just blow the thing up. And Anakin's like, but what about the people? The people will die. And so Anakin decides to go off on his own and finds out the people didn't actually join in the Separatists. They're just slaves like he was when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And so he saves them all.
Yeah, see, that seems a little off because the way Anakin, I always picture him as he's loyal to people that are around him. Like who surround him is his soldiers and, you know, other Jedi, you know, people that he's loyal to, not like the general population.
Yeah.
So
and he's
that seems a little off.
And he's also very impulsive.
Right.
Like he does the quick and dirty thing. That's kind of like Vader's and Anakin's mode.
Yeah, kind of pushes the limits on. Yeah.
The art style in this comic is strange.
Yeah.
It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid of like modern normal art style and like classic comic strip cross hatching and stuff.
So there's two artists that are credited with the art, and I'm not sure where one ends and one takes over because there's just like
I don't hate it.
Just don't fit in.
I don't hate it either. I'm not even sure I dislike it. But it's what?
Is that Obi-Wan in here? Because it sure don't look like him.
That's Obi-Wan, dude. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Kenobes.
Sweet the Kenoberson.
Nobes.
Is this the first time we're seeing this particular variant of the Jedi Starfighter where the R2 unit's like directly in front of the canopy?
Wow, I didn't notice that. Maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple different
or did they just flat out get it wrong?
And they
maybe.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. That's why I'm asking. I'm like, it looks so weird and simplified.
Well, and this is the first time I've ever seen Anakin with the pauldrons too. Like
the Vader chest plate. Yeah. And the pauldrons. I mean, we saw it on Clone Wars.
Not on Anakin. We saw it on Obi-Wan.
He did have him some of the time. Yeah.
Okay. At the end. Yeah.
The dark gray / black.
Yeah. Ones, in episode 3, wasn't the R2 unit still offset?
Yeah.
Or was it in the middle?
No, it was all. He's always been offset on the Jedi Starfighters.
Yeah, that's weird then.
Yeah, off to the right as you face it.
Yeah, here he's like got the handlebar basket, so you can always keep an eye on your R2 unit for safety purposes, and block part of your view. I don't know. It's just kind of wonky looking to me. I don't love it, but overall the art is okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it gets the job done.
Not the best, but yeah, it's got its own look to it.
Yeah, so I'm looking up starfighters. I guess there is 2 different variants. So there's the one that looks like that, and the one in episode 3 has like a fork in the middle. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So they're 2 different ones. Yeah. Okay. My bad.
There were more than 2.
Yeah.
Only 2.
Only 2.
The Jedi starfighter.
Yeah.
There's 2, but there's other. I mean, there was other starfighters that, like the clones, would fly.
See, this one's painted up in yellow, like the Anakin's starfighter from Revenge of the Sith, which was the one that was more TIE reminiscent. Like it had the fold-out S-foils on the end that looked similar to like the precursor of TIE fighter wings. It had the fork in the middle. But then Obi-Wan's starfighter in Attack of the Clones was just sort of the arrowhead, spearhead look.
Right.
But in both of them, the R2 unit is offset on the left, the port side, if you will. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a weird in the middle. Like it seems almost unnecessary, you know. and I don't like the look of it, which is the only reason why I'm really nitpicking.
So that one I'm looking it up is the Delta 7B Aether Sprite class Light Interceptor, and the one in the
you're right.
The episode 3 is the Eta 2 Actus class Interceptor.
Where the heck did this show up? This Delta 7B? Because it's all over stuff.
Places.
Yeah. Apparently, Ahsoka had one.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's see,
freaking me out.
First appearance was in the Clone Wars novels. Also appeared in the Clone Wars film in flashback.
Oh, so it's
in several episodes of the Clone Wars as well. Well, more than several, a lot.
Okay.
So I guess the Clone Wars. There you go.
Oh, that one blue and white variant was like this too. Yeah. I have seen that. In fact, I might even have a little titanium of that.
Toy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Good Star Wars facts there, guys.
Yep. We learned something today, guys.
Starfighter interceptor thingies.
Lessons learned.
Starfighter interceptor
thingies. We learned about the spaceships.
All the space shipping.
The space planes.
Yeah. So good stuff. I kind of wish they would expand on a little bit of some of these, but this one I'm not so sure about. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Hot stuff. Fly Casual Glee Club.
Oh yeah.
Club
those guys
has come back together to give us a little Saturday morning resistance.
I'm glad somebody's doing this. Somebody's doing the Lord's work here.
Is it the Lord's work?
Taking one for the team.
Is every sacrifice the Lord's work, really?
Yeah. In this case, yes.
Yeah.
So we had episode 8 and 9 come out. So first up, let's do it's Sainara. Is that the character's name? Sainara's score. So go ahead and fire that one up, Corey.
All right, here we go. Ep 8 Resistance review. Here you are. Oh boy.
Life is like a tumbleweed on Colossus. The plot moves on at bantha speed like molasses. No deeper allegory or Snoke's backstory. Resistance, ooh, ooh. The pirates raid with Sonora's assistance, ooh. Cam starts to win her over with the power of friendship, ooh. First order stage the whole thing to perfection to offer Colossus their quote-unquote protection. I'll be honest, this story wasn't half bad. Ooh.
What?
It only took 8 eps for me to get interested. Ooh. I like it when the humor isn't spoon-fed. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes again.
Oh, encore.
Is there more?
Outro.
Is it?
Life
nope,
is
it's just that file just kept going.
It's on loop.
Yeah,
Mike,
it's not on a loop.
Mike, did you recognize that theme?
Don't ask me. No.
Oh my God, Mike.
Mike
Life
doesn't
is
watch
like a
anything.
hurricane in Duckburg. Space stars.
That's you guys.
Aeroplane. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery. Or rewrite history.
DuckTales.
Every day they're out there making DuckTales.
Scrooge McDuck and his nephews. DuckTales.
Yeah, that was after my time.
There's a stranger out to find you. What you do, just grab onto some DuckTales.
You hear the key change?
Noise.
I'm just
DuckTales,
saying.
Mike. DuckTales.
Okay, yes, I
One
know
of
of
the
the
greatest
cartoon. Never watched
animated
it.
events of all time.
Time.
Valley of the Golden
Yeah.
Suns, bro. Do you even chocolate ship map, bro?
You guys are younger than me, man.
Get the good.
That was
Methuselah is younger than you, Mike. That
That
does
was-
not give him an excuse.
That was not my jam. Sorry.
Your jam was wrong.
My jam was like 60s Scooby Doo.
You already did that one.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I guess we got
can't go
nothing
back.
for you.
Can't
Well,
just
this next one might be right down Mike's
Oh
alley.
boy.
So we had episode 9 review
Yeah, we did.
titled The Jaegers.
Oh.
Like to hit go.
All right, guys. This episode was so bad. I'm just gonna half Heine it. Just right before the lyrics start. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cue ripped off YouTube music. Go.
There we go.
Meet Garrick Yeager.
Yep.
His wife is dead.
Oh no!
Daughter dead too.
They're all dead.
Wow.
Brother's fault.
Oh no.
Oh,
Darn you, Elroy.
You know, stop the music. I can't. I regret everything.
That was it. That wasn't it.
oh man, 8 was like not half bad, and we fell off the ledge again.
At least the review was spot on, buddy.
Slam the door.
Just left the recording equipment running and just
That
said,
file is really big.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a huge-
still running right now.
It's steam
even as
coming
we
out of
speak.
my iPad right now. As a matter of fact.
So yes, I recognize that one.
Did you?
I did.
Are you sure?
Well, did you, Mike? Prove
Meet
it.
George Jetson,
Yeah, Mike knows
Jane,
that
his
one.
wife, his boy Elroy,
You forgot.
Yeah, daughter
daughter Judy. That's right. His boy Elroy.
Jane.
And then his wife takes his whole wallet
Key
and
change.
leaves him with $1.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
poor
space
George
buck.
Jetson.
One single
With
solid-
inflation, it's probably like $300, right?
We needed the only thing that review was missing was at some point Mr. Spacely yelling Kazuda or something like that.
Sprockets!
Yeah. Jetson!
We didn't make it that far.
No, that's true. We didn't get that far in the song. So it might have been planned.
Yeah.
It might have been planned, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good stuff from the Glee Club. I
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
Hands off,
Yeah.
hats off, and hands on. Sorry.
Hands on.
How do you clap with your hands
Hats
off?
on, everybody.
Hat,
Get the rally
hat
cap.
And your
is-
pants too.
Yep, pants
my
back
rally-
on, Mike.
my-
No.
No, I'm not doing
That's
it.
Garrick.
No, we
Not
nope,
me.
lost
Not doing
cause.
it. I
told you I
away
wear
from my pants.
It's in
I
his
wear my
contract.
tight
on
jeans
now.
for you guys.
They're upstairs.
Look at my cute butt.
I'm not gonna go get them.
I can only see the top of it, and it's not cute.
Oh yeah, it is.
It just looks like a couple of like skinned hams just slapping together. I don't like it, and I don't even what's that in the middle. That doesn't even look right. I don't even know what that is.
Is Cliff going to voice it?
What?
Hams.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's a
John
piggy
Ratzenberger, the
bank.
voice of Michael's butt.
There you go.
Perfect. It's a common misconception.
I was in Star Wars.
Holy Roman Empire was neither Roman nor an empire. A lot of people don't understand that. That's fact. So Cliff would never have said that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. What else we got on the docket, Garrick?
Well, guys,
Whoa.
Yeah.
I got a little story to tell you.
Oh, hot dog.
Oh, boy.
You're going to have to do it without background music because I done covered that button with something we already played.
Oh, boy.
Did you cover it with juice?
I did.
Nice.
It's smothered in Fromunda.
Nice. Well, guys, I got a little story for you. So sit down.
Let's sit out. Yeah.
Relax.
Right.
Get your shoes off.
All right.
So here we go. This is not controversial at all. So
Oh, no.
Wow. Oh, boy. Are we sure? Did we clear this with HR?
When Garrick gives us an ironic warning, that's when I really start to panic.
Oh, no.
Here we go. Most of the religions that remain today typically trace their origin back to one person who was in the right place at the right time to spark a cultural and social revolution, which could end up creating waves in the world's landscape that could even reach to the present day. Central to many of the major religions remaining today is a man that has come from humble beginnings, who has been endowed with great wisdom and or power achieved through study or by supernatural means. These men go on to walk the earth, gathering followers, and end up dying, leaving behind a foundational template for the disciples to follow. Our story begins with one such of these men who was born in a small village just outside on the east side of a major country. He was brought up in a melting pot of varying and sometimes mutually exclusive religious beliefs. When he was 11, he felt out of place in the cornucopia of belief, and he felt tossed around like a ship in a maelstrom, rudderless and lost. Instead of letting himself go adrift aimlessly, he decided to find out which religion was the right one. He started by reading all of the religious texts he could get a hold of. He sat in meditation, letting his mind relax while contemplating the worlds and the words in the text and what they meant to him. After he had read all that he could find, and he had a storm brewing inside, he then turned to the classics. He consumed with a voracious appetite all of the works of philosophy, drama, and comedy that he could get his hands on. Over the course of years, a new enlightenment started to dawn in the now young man's mind. He saw that there were truths in every religion, but there were centuries of strife that obscured it at times, and in his mind, none of them had the whole picture of truth. He learned to uncover the diamonds out from under the caves of doctrine, and he slowly started to add them to his collection. He looked to the philosophers for guidance on how to navigate the physical world. The Stoics endowed him with a sense of balance and a longing for justice. The Taoists taught him a sense of non-materialism and non-attachment, and the Greeks taught him the value of intellectual humility. The young man traveled and spoke to anyone he met, and through them he slowly started to understand the nature and his place in it. And after years of study and meditation, he at long last found peace. Excited about his dawning awareness, he created a path for mankind to follow so that anyone could reach this newly found peaceful state. Any adherent that wanted to follow his way needed to strive for moral virtue, which could be achieved through focus, seeking knowledge, and meditating on this knowledge to achieve wisdom. This new path required the traveler to open themselves to spiritual awareness, be wary of a material attachment, understand one's limitation, act with integrity, cultivate empathy, and commit themselves to the betterment of themselves and humanity. If a person would follow this path, the man believed that one could achieve an immortal existence in the next life, and therefore the fear of death no longer existed. The teachings of this path caught on like wildfire. They swept the world faster than the man expected. Adherents started gathered together and celebrated their newfound freedom from attachment. Their most important achievement wouldn't come until a bit later, when they achieved tax exemption status in the United States. Even today, so many followers of this religion that it is now the fourth largest declared religion in even the UK. And according to the census, it was the second largest in New Zealand in 2001. Weird. The man who did all this was, of course, named Daniel M. Jones, the founder of the Church of Jediism. And that is the rest of the saga.
Wow.
See, I knew there was a second layer to it. I said he's going to describe Jesus, but he's going to set it up as Jesus, and it's going to be L. Ron Hubbard, but he wants us to think that. And it's not going to be L. Ron Hubbard.
The thing I'm ripping this off of went, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man, Jediism. It's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge, man. It's an all online community, and it takes right from the movie, which takes it right from Buddhism and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah,
I like to think if I ever lost my faith, that would be my backup. That's my safety.
Yeah, I think that is my path. That's my new path. Yeah. That's where I'm at now.
Mike, you've been so many different religions, like it matters at this point.
No, I haven't.
You can't even pick. You can't even pick a Messiah or not.
Nah. What are you talking about? That didn't even make sense.
Catholic, Pentecostal, Jewish.
It's all good. It's
pick a team.
It's Jesus in the middle of it. Come on. It's all Jesus. Yeah. Come on.
Jewish faith is real big on Jesus. They're huge.
They love the guy.
Yeah.
They have a messianic sect.
They do, but the Orthodox Jews,
the Orthodox
might
not so much. Not so much.
They might say they're not really a sect. Yeah. So that was good. Another wonderful one. Everybody, put your feet in the air.
Boo! I mean,
we still need theme music for that.
Well, we were borrowing Papaw's old music, but Papaw's was a Resistance episode today. If it makes you feel better, it still has the guitar sitting on a rocking chair on the button.
Oh, okay.
So I just have to remember
which one is which. Yep.
I know. Speaking of which is which, it's time for the Porkins Bite of the Week.
What?
Again?
Porkins. I sure do love me some pork.
Poking.
If you're going to let long-winded factoid boy do his thing, I'd appreciate if it wasn't right when I'm walking in the door.
But
anyhow, I don't know if y'all know this, but there was a time when you searched through the 588 DVD bin at Walmart, you would not be surprised to find copy after copy after copy of the critically acclaimed film Meet Joe Black, starring Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, you may recall those DVDs being just about everywhere, reduced to $5.88, $2.99, 99 cents, and free with the purchase of a pack of chaw. The reason may interest you, however. For you see, Meet Joe Black went way beyond expectations in the theater. In fact, it sold so many tickets that even though they knew they probably had a hit on their hand, what with Brad Pitt's rising popularity, that they were blown away with the amount of money that it brought in at the box office. But yet, the DVDs warmed shelves everywhere. Why? Because Meet Joe Black in 1998 was the first film to show the teaser for Star Wars Episode 1.
What?
Take that.
It wasn't Jeffrey Tambor?
I remember that time. Remember people would buy tickets?
Yes, they were going to see it and turning around and leaving.
As soon as the trailer was done, they would get up and leave. Yes.
That's absolutely
Pay your $7-8. See the.
I feel like I did that, but not for Meet Joe Black. It would have been for a different movie. It might not have been episode 1. It might have been episode 2. I don't remember what.
Yeah, because people were still doing it then too.
We'll have to ask Porkins kid when he comes back.
When I was working at the theater, there was a movie, I think it was a Nick Cage movie called Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
And everybody that got a ticket to that got a refund. And I think it was for different reasons. So. Like, seriously, like, it's burned into my memory. Everyone about, I think it was like 45 minutes in would walk out and demand refunds.
Wow.
And to this day, I haven't seen the movie.
Well, now I have to.
I was going to say.
I know.
You know, I love those kind of movies.
All right. So this is completely off topic. I know, shocking.
What?
But I saw a movie, movie trailer on Reddit today, and I have got
Ep9?
No.
Oh.
No.
The trailer's out.
What's the title?
No.
I knew it was out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where's the link? Do we have that on
Star Wars
Discord
Episode
yet?
9, Fromunda Cheese.
That sounds like a terrible title. Why would they do that?
yeah, that sounds terrible.
No, Sweet Fromunda.
Sweet Fromunda.
Oh, it's got to be sweet.
Well, Mike doesn't have to ask for an episode title tonight.
Oh, geez.
So I watched the trailer for this movie, and the Reddit post was literally like, how did this ever get made? It's a movie called Tiptoes.
Oh, yeah.
And what do you mean, oh, yeah? Like, you know what this is.
It's not even out yet.
No.
Tiptoes the movie?
This movie was made it was released in 2004.
Oh, it's been out. It's been out
Tiptoes.
for a while.
Starring Matthew
Spoilers.
McConaughey,
Yeah,
Oh,
Matthew McConaughey.
okay, that guy. Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, wait.
I know,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And
Oh, is this where Gary Oldman's like a
yes,
little person?
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay.
What?
So yes. So
Yeah,
the premise of the
I did
movie
see that.
is that Matthew McConaughey gets engaged to his girlfriend or whatever, but he hasn't told her that his entire family is dwarves.
Gary Oldman plays
And Gary Oldman plays like his twin brother or his brother who is also a dwarf. But I mean,
What the hell?
dude, freaking Tyrion Lannister's in this movie. Like
Peter Dinklage.
Well, you would
yeah,
have
Peter
to be.
Dinklage, like they trotted out all the the well-known actor with dwarves, and like
Oh my!
but I've never heard of this movie until today, and the fact that Gary Oldman is can you imagine if someone tried to do that today? I mean,
Was he like Dorf on golf where he's just like his knees were in his shoes or something?
Oh, that is amazeballs.
God, I love Tim Conway.
I do too.
Oh my gosh, but I have to see this movie so bad, and I want to know if any listeners has ever seen Tiptoes. I want your 240 character review. Or
The fact that it's called Tiptoes makes it even worse.
I know.
Or you need to make a channel. And
The first shot of the trailer is Beckinsale getting down on her knees to go to town on McConaughey.
What?
I mean, you don't see anything, but I mean, she's getting ready.
Figured you wouldn't see anything, but damn.
Yeah. I can't believe I never heard of this movie, and I have got to see it, just like I now have to see Snake Eyes with Nicolas Cage. I think there's a bad movie night in order.
I agree.
To watch Tiptoes and Snake Eyes.
Yes.
Now the thing is, which one do you watch first? Which one do you watch second?
Oh, I don't know, man. I feel like it's going to be hard to ironically enjoy Snake Eyes once we've probably legitimately enjoyed, but also felt really weird watching Tiptoes.
Yeah,
That's my. It's a comedy. It's like a dramedy.
so that's got to be second. Yeah, that's got to be. Second.
It's got to be the second one because Snake Eyes. You got to be able to just chit chat through the first one. So sorry, I had to get that off my chest. It's been eating away at me all day long.
Never mind. Let's pick a special day to do that.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. You just wait. You wait, Henry Higgins. Speaking of waiting, it's time for some hot discussion.
We just had hot discussion.
Hot discussion. Hot. Well, boys,
I am not in charge this week.
did I do it right?
I don't know what's happening here.
You nailed it.
It was pretty close.
What'd you guys do for Valentine's Day?
Ate food.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I got cheesy and sappy. I don't even want to talk
Gross.
about
All right, the listeners know better. It's not Valentine's Day yet here, but it is in your ears. It's already passed.
Happy Valentine's Day.
So, for anybody who doesn't know, StarWars.com, the beacon of journalism, put up a quiz titled, Where in the Star Wars Galaxy Should You Take Your Date for Valentine's Day? That's what I'm calling it.
Whoa.
In the honor of Teen Girl Squad. So we're gonna take this quiz together.
So.
Are we?
Yep.
Are we now?
And then we're gonna talk about the hypotheticals after.
The
So,
ugly one.
all right. Now it's asking me to. It says describe your partner.
All right. So I'm going to do this for our viewers.
Okay.
So we
All right.
need to
We'll
do
have
this
to
together.
coordinate. All right.
Yeah.
So first off, it says describe your partner. I don't think any of us wants to throw our necks down on the chopping block here. So how are we going to go about answering this question? Because
We described Garrick.
All right, we're going to describe Garrick. Garrick is our partner.
What?
Garrick's mom.
Okay, Garrick's mom.
Oh,
Describe
yes.
Garrick's mom.
Whoa.
We're gonna,
Yeah.
hypothetical.
Hey.
Where should we take Garrick's mom for Valentine's Day?
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Aw.
Describe
Garrick's
your partner.
mom.
Is she A, high maintenance,
Yes.
B, a connoisseur of the arts,
Yes.
Hell no.
easygoing,
Oh, wait.
or courageous? Man, all of the above. Really.
Yeah, easygoing.
Easygoing has the word easy in it. So.
Yeah.
That's got to be it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Garrick's mom is
All right.
easy.
Number 2, what did you do with Garrick's mom for the last Valentine's Day? And oh my God, the first option is I flew casual.
Whoa. Hey, that's us.
I'm not reading the rest of
Don't
them.
read the rest.
Yep, clicked it. All right. Number 3, which Star Wars character would you choose to take on a
geez.
date?
This-
Padme Amidala,
Oh.
Chancellor Palpatine,
Yes.
Lando,
Oh, yeah.
or
Lando.
Rose Tico. We're all going.
man.
We're all turning the corner for Lando. You know that.
Hell
Yeah, I was going to say, it's
I mean,
close,
it doesn't matter if
but-
you're not into that. You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
So, all
It's
right.
Lando.
That's right, it's Lando. He's gonna make you feel good. All right. Number 4. What's your ideal Valentine's Day gift?
Okay.
Jewelry,
All right.
candy, a dozen roses, or action
Rose
figures.
Ticos?
Oh,
Action
Rose
figures.
Ticos?
There you go.
Well, action that would fall under action figures, so it has. So I'm assuming it's action figures, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not a dozen Rose Ticos. No.
Well, that falls under action figures. That still counts.
Yes. Right.
All right, number 5.
All right. Action figures.
What kind of music do you listen to? And I would assume this means with Garrick's mom.
Yeah.
Classical,
Nope.
smooth jazz,
Nope.
classic rock, or pop music. I don't see
Nope.
anywhere. I don't see anywhere Bayou swampy,
Jizz.
like swamp
Jazz
mugger
would be
string
the
band.
closest.
we,
Well,
listen to Jizz while we're making love.
I think it's gonna be if it's making noise, you need to consult your physician.
So smooth Jizz.
I think it's smooth jazz because that's the closest thing to the Bayou like one string bass.
Battle,
You know,
Battle of the Banjos wasn't
the
on
wash tub bass and the fiddle.
Yeah.
What type of date do you prefer?
Okay.
An adventure, a nature hike, a sporting event,
Oh.
or a concert?
Wow.
Well,
Oh, those are all terrible.
every day
see.
with Garrick's mom
We're
is an
staying
adventure.
home and playing video
Eric's
games.
mom
Where's
is
that
an
one?
adventure.
She's,
that's for
but
damn
you know
sure.
what? She's also a nature hike.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest,
Pretty
with
much
you.
anywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
nature
and-
included.
And her
What
house
does that
doesn't have
mean?
windows, so it feels like a nature hike.
Oh, come on. She has a window.
Open air. Well, it's no glass.
No glass. Yeah. Just because there's an
Still a
opening in the
window.
wall.
So I feel like
Window
it's a nature
doesn't
hike,
imply
isn't it?
glass,
Yeah,
does it?
nature
It's a
hike.
nature
Hike.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
All right, number 7. Are you guys ready? How do you
Okay.
show that you care about someone? By teasing them,
Okay.
by buying tickets to a show, taking them to their favorite restaurant, or introducing them to your friends.
Well, I would say
What?
teasing because, you know,
Not the
Garrick's
friends
mom, she teases me very well.
Garrick's
What?
mom knows all my friends already. I didn't have to introduce them to anybody.
Wait,
Truth.
she does?
Yeah. So,
She has carnal knowledge of all my friends.
yeah.
Sick.
Yep.
That's-
I mean,
that's gross.
She likes to go to her, she likes to go to her favorite restaurant,
How
but
many questions is
you
this?
guys
quiz
don't want to know
anyway?
what her favorite restaurant is.
It's Popeye's chicken. Come on.
Got to get those
Everybody
Cajun
knows
spices.
that.
No. Let's just say she orders the fried Fromunda. I'm just
Oh, come on.
Fried? Damn.
That's Culver's.
it's hot down there. I guess. But what is it? Is it teasing or taking her to favorite restaurant?
It is pretty swampy. Okay.
Which one is it? Which one is it? Teasing or favorite restaurant?
Teasing.
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 All
Aw.
right. Pick a type of number 8. Pick a type of cuisine to make for your date. Now, remember, it's Garrick's mom.
It's
Red beans and rice.
A greasy burger,
Yeah.
a picnic lunch, lobster, or let's
no way.
skip straight
To dessert,
Dessert,
baby.
No, wait,
Yeah.
no,
Does
wait.
crayfish.
She
count as
loves, yeah,
lobster?
she loves mud bugs, and those are like tiny lobsters.
It's straight to dessert with
It is.
Garrick's mom,
It
dude.
really is.
Oh, come on.
There's no foreplay there.
Nope.
No.
It is. Number 9. When someone says "I love you," the only proper response is
Oh,
"I know."
of
or,
course.
"I love
Yeah.
you too."
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Definitely.
come
Duh.
on.
All right, we're taking
Han
Garrick's
Solo.
mom where, Mike?
We're going to Cloud City.
Tickets for two to fabulous Cloud City.
Finally, a chance to use a line.
The Bestman International Hotel.
Truly belong among the clouds.
Say hi to Lobot.
Wow, you old smoothie.
Man, Lando's cheap.
Man, I really can't imagine
Lando
Garrick's
is
mom in
not a
Cloud City at
system.
all. I think they really whiffed on this.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I
'cause you
feel
picked
that.
Lando?
I would have thought we would have landed in Dagobah
Yeah.
with Garrick's mom.
She'd have been more comfortable there.
That's where we were going. All the answers should have pointed there. What's going on?
Her natural
Take a second
musk
home.
keeps the insects away.
You picked nature, right?
Yeah.
Cloud
Clouds,
City?
I guess clouds are nature. Natural to
Yes,
bottom clouds
technically.
everywhere. Okay, so yeah. Now, let's turn this around. Where would you take your significant other in the Star Wars galaxy? Mike, where would you take your happy new wife?
Let's see. Place that has lots of stores to shop. Or Coruscant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, the mall district.
Yeah, the mall district, the famed mall district of Coruscant, where the entire planet goes to get their cologne testers.
That's right. Yeah.
Hot Topic pop
all their newest little gadgets. Yep.
Yeah.
That's my wife.
They got it. What is the gadget store that used to be in every mall that had like the massage seats? And stuff
Sharper
like, yeah,
Image?
they got to go to the Coruscant Sharper Image. Oh, look at this! They got elbow warming pads for your desk. That's pretty great. USB powered, amazing. Okay, Howie, where are you taking
Garrick?
Okay, Garrick, where are you taking
What?
your wife
You can't pass.
in the Star Wars galaxy? We'll come back around to him. He's just got to think harder. Where are you going to take your wife in the Star Wars galaxy for the perfect Valentine's Day?
Man, I'd go to let me think. What's that planet? Drawing a blank.
Not Mimba.
Scarif. That's where.
Scare for the beaches, right?
Yeah,
Scarif,
they got
nice.
nice beaches,
Yep.
crystal blue waters,
Yep.
a big
Word.
pit.
Yep.
Where
Lots of
big
ruins.
pit in there. Yeah, lots of ruins. You can go
Historic
search for stormtrooper armor.
Yep.
Get a
Yep.
sweet bow staff under the sand somewhere.
Amen, brother. It's under there somewhere. You got to get out the old metal detector and do some beach combing.
Nice.
Yeah. Plus, that's my wife's favorite movie, so I
There
think
you
she
go.
wanted to go visit.
My
Although
wife
it might be sad because
Oh, yeah.
Everybody died.
People died there.
Yeah, the radiation.
everybody died.
Yeah,
My
the
son.
radiation poisoning. Yeah,
Fallout.
right.
She's really into the Fallout, the nuclear Fallout, the Death Star blast. Would that be nuclear, or would it just be like
Just be energy. I don't think it
Kyber
has.
Fallout?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Was it as bad as Jeddah there? I don't know.
Imagine
To have radiation coming out of it.
Could be.
I don't know. Luke went to Jeddah shortly after the Death
He
Star.
did.
blew up
It was
there.
like
So it was fun.
chopped up pretty bad.
I
they
was
could
going
still
to
walk
say,
around.
I was going to say that my wife would think she wants to go to Scarif because she always defaults to a beach. That's where her mom, when she thinks vacation, her mind goes, well, we're going to a beach. And I was like, well, hold up. That's good for half a day. We have a child. Of course, it's Valamum time, so assuming the child's not involved.
Right.
We're big campers. We like the camping. So I think that maybe a little cabin on Endor would be on the Forest
Forest
Moon.
Moon of
Ah,
Endor.
Forest Moon of Endor.
that fits you guys.
It does.
I agree.
It does. I was going to try to get really weird and be like, oh, well, clearly go to Chandrilla to see the floating crystal, whatever, blah blah.
Nah.
But no, I think Endor makes sense for us.
That's a first date, man.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
That's
not
a
like
showing off
being
kind of
married.
thing. But yeah, a little cozy tiny house getaway on the Forest Moon of Endor, I think would be ours. Where you at, Howie? Where'd you fall?
Lamu.
I hate it when he picks one that I have never heard of before. What?
It's
Lamu.
the planet
From
that
Beauty and the Beast?
the Ursos
That's
were on
Lemure.
trying to hide from the
Oh yeah.
Empire, right at the beginning of Rogue One.
Rogue One. Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I was like, I can't think of the name.
that's like Ireland.
Yeah. Got a remote out of the way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
kind of pretty.
it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And it didn't get blown up, so that's
It did not.
It's got
I like
that going for it, right?
All right, now let's get honest. Where would we actually take Garrick's mom?
Oh,
Valentine's Day. Garrick, you go first.
No. Pass.
I already know.
Where are you taking her?
Pound Town. Oh, wait.
We're going for a ride on the Lady Luck.
The Lady Luck. There's my...
Yeah.
I didn't know we could pick ships.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Doesn't have to be a planet. I picked a moon for crying out loud.
It's a party all day long on Lando's cruiser.
That's right.
Come on now.
But what if you get sidelined because she gets like, oh, Lando's here. Lando have to like just loan it to you? I mean, how's this play out?
Dude,
Why not both?
she's got all the stamina, dude. She just doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's weird. It's the meth.
Jeez. Wow.
I mean, obviously she would feel at home. I almost said at home on Dagobah. But I want to take her somewhere that I think she would enjoy that she's not used to. So I would take her to Raxus Prime.
Well,
because the entire planet's one big garbage dump.
it's a garbage. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I feel like it would feel familiar to her, but yet new. So I think it ticks off both boxes.
That's like a shopping spree for her.
Wow. That's terrible.
She is quite thrifty.
The best money can buy.
Guys,
Wow.
it's my
There you go,
mom.
baby. Pick whatever you want. Just remember, we got to pay by the pound.
Oh, man. Why you gotta be like that?
This peanut box seat's kind of squishy.
Only the best for Mrs. Garrick's mom.
Oh, dango.
Although
We use this prop ball, get the baby doll out to get behind.
one of us will probably have to take her to Camino at some point.
Why is that?
The water.
No, you got to clone that woman.
Oh, to bathe her? To take a bath on Camino?
Oh, and to be cloned, sure. Yeah, why not?
We can each have one of Garrick's mom.
Whoa. That woman gets around enough, dude.
It's a big universe, man.
I don't know about this.
I mean, it's like when the old banana died out because there were too many of the same banana like tree, and they all caught the disease and died. So now we all eat a different banana. If you have Garrick's mom everywhere, sex is just going to die out because
I'm just tired of sharing with Howie.
You just want me all to yourself. That's what it is.
It could be.
Yeah. So I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair.
Poor Garrick.
Oh,
Poor me.
Hey.
That's what I have to deal with.
A round of cat's paws for Garrick. Is good humor, good sportsmanship.
Hey, I'll hook you up with my mom. How
Do I
about
get
that?
a ribbon?
Dude,
A medal?
what the heck?
A trophy? Good participant?
What the heck, Mike?
What?
You never threw that on the table for me.
You haven't had Mike's mom?
It's poor Garrick, man.
I thought everybody's had Mike's mom.
Not even. I'm insulted. I'm shaking even to my core.
To the core,
It's all right.
I
Garrick's
tell
mom
you.
will help me feel better. In the meantime,
Yeah, she
Whoa.
we're going to tie this one off. It's been a quick one, but I think we've had some good stuff. So thanks for coming along with us. Once you run out, subscribe to our YouTube channel, please, where hot stuff like this shows up in bite-sized snippets. And we put the whole thing up too there, right? The whole podcast, right?
The
On
podcast. The
So
podcast
you can
goes up
watch,
on the
follow
YouTube.
along
When I
with
release
what we're
it.
looking at, and look at our sorry faces and see how often I just have a like concerned furrowed brow look on my face because I'm now becoming quite conscious of it as I'm saying this. That it's like my sister watching a comedy. She just looks angry until she laughs, and then she's like joyous, and then she goes right back to looking angry. But yeah, you watch the whole podcast on YouTube, and there's also snippets and clippets and Clippy. And
Lemony Snickets.
And Lemony Snickets. That's right.
That's unfortunate.
What an effing series of unfortunate events did you crawl out of? Anyway. Later, Kenny.
I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. And go to betterkind.com. Click on the show notes if you want to follow along while you're listening. Don't crash your car when we're talking about body fluids and things.
But do the Numa Numa dance.
do the
when you
Numa
listen to
Numa.
the intro.
Don't crash your
Fly
car,
Casual
but
Challenge.
do the Numa Numa dance. Yeah, great. Yeah, we want to see video on Twitter of people falling out of their car doing the Numa Numa dance, like all those people who were doing that weird dance.
So many listeners after that.
Yep. So anyhow,
That's how you, that's
and
SEO right there.
wherever you get the podcast, give us a nice little review so we can reach more people with a sixth sense of humor, just like you. In the meantime, I'm Corey. Over there's Mike.
The Twitters and the Facebooks, too.
Oh, yeah, Twitter and Facebook. That's some crap, too. I've not been on Twitter much at all. I'm starting to forget it exists.
Yeah, because Discord is the bomb diggity.
Yes.
Don't forget about Discord.
I forgot about I've been on Discord a couple weeks. Please join our Discord. Oh my gosh, it is so nice.
Fly Casual at discord.com.
That is not true at all.
Not in any way.
Go to the Fly Casual podcast subreddit, and you can find a link to our Discord server that is open to you to join in, and it's open all the time. We pop in and out and chit chat. I post like Star Wars memes and stuff, and we have a news stream that's in there, so you can just follow along with all kinds of stuff as it's coming in, and just in wacky conversation off topics. There's a chat room. I'm old, but they are. For non-Star Wars related stuff in there too. So please join us. We're having a lot of fun. We like interacting with y'all's and everybody who is in there already. Thank you. It's great having you. You know, I know some people are just lurking. Some people probably pop in and never popped in again, but you know, we love having everybody on there that is on there, and we like really interacting with you guys. So shout out to all y'all's. In the meantime, I'm Corey. Over there's Mike. For real.
Nighty night.
Over there's Howie.
Thank you, Garrick's mom.
Over there's Garrick.
Mike's mom is dead. Corey's mom has MS, and Howie's mom ain't got no legs.
One of those things was true. It's up to the listener to figure out which. In the meantime, we are jelly.
I forgot that my mom was dead.
I think it's the dead mom.
Dude, it's your mom has no legs. How do you not know this yet? How do you not know that your mom has no legs?
She gets around fine.
Yeah, like Garrick's mom.
On stumps.
Like Dorf.